On Thursday, June 14th, the City Council met at the Eva Halls building by the City Park. On the agenda were the regular approval of minutes as well as the determination of quorum. There was a larger turnout than usual due to the recent discussion of eliminating the City Police Department.
If anybody wants to be placed on the agenda before it is set, because we'll vote on it, and once the agenda is set, then we will not discuss anything else.
Pat Marks would like to speak pertaining to the voting of doing away with the city police department.
Okay. All right, Chad and Dale, Mr. Minton. Okay, yes, sir.
Chris Brill.
Chris Brill.
Brill, B-R-I-L-L.
Okay, and what's your business?
Unnecessary use of the police department.
Okay, so I guess we'll put it down here under visitor's business and.
Please.
Unnecessary, say that again.
Use of the police department.
Unnecessary use.
Yes.
Deborah Hall was present to represent the Boys and Girls Club and provide updates.
And so, I respectfully am requesting that last year you gave us $7,000 to support the operations of the club, and I'm asking for that same amount again this year. It'll be changed slightly different in the budgeting because we already bought $500 worth of books, so we don't need another set of books. But what we did find is that
Following council reports, Kendall reported regarding budgeting.
The biggest things that are different from last year in your police department, we won't be providing, our understanding is we won't be providing a school resource officer anymore. In the streets department, we have budgeted about $48,000 for a new tractor. We have Kentucky Copper through us and the Industrial Holding Corporation has a $1.5 million grant. Even though our budget shows 2.9, that 1.5 million will just be if it comes in today, it'll go out basically tomorrow.
During this discussion, the question was raised of why we no longer receive a DARE grant.
Why don't you get a DARE grant?
Well, I think that usually goes to the sheriff's department.
No, it goes to the police office. The police office that's in control.
I don't know. We haven't had it for a long time.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
Well,
I don't know. I'm a small business guy.
Yeah.
When one of my employees tell me I don't know, I'm going to ask them why not.
A concerned citizen requested that an alternative to burning be considered for the city's brush because it is affecting her health and the condition of her home.
I know that our city has been burning the brush on my grandmother, what used to be my grandmother's land. First of all, I don't like the smell of it. It even comes to my residence, and I do have asthma. Is there any way that you could perhaps wood chip it and perhaps use it as mulch if it's sure it's not for fixing to be redone? And sometimes even the ash comes onto my property and my vehicle and my mobile home. And this is just another opinion.
Yeah, I think we've been doing that for maybe 7 years. Right.
Wood chipping?
Burning it.
The council informed her that they cannot chip the brush because it breaks a regulation. Following this, the council voted to approve the fiscal budget for 2012 and 2013. The council spoke regarding the rezoning of a small amount of property near Veterans Boulevard from commercial to industrial.
We recommended that we change that the commercial part of the industrial park there be changed to industrial. It's only a small portion. It's like 500 feet in on both pieces of property that's close to the Veterans Boulevard there.
Dale Willis approached the council to request that his contract be reviewed and rewritten so that the city helps him pay insurance and upkeep on his small business.
And what I was asked that the city help me with rewriting it, where you guys take care of the insurance and repairs, maybe adjustment of the rents. In previous contracts that I've had with other people that I rent from, basically all I was responsible for was everything on the inside, all my equipment, my workman's comp.
After this, citizens had an opportunity to express their feelings and opinions about the potential termination of the city police department.
Don't knock on the doors and ask the people. When you run for election, you knock on the door. If you're waiting for the people to come to you, they're not going to come. If you're waiting for them to call, they're not gonna call. You didn't call and ask for a vote. You didn't call and ask for a vote. You went and knocked on the door. We're talking about a major decision here. This has really bothered people throughout the county. I mean, if you're saying save money, I'm for saving money, but there's lots of other ways than to destroy a city police department. And I'm not knocking Scotty Ward. I love Scotty Ward. I'm not saying he wouldn't do the job. I'm saying keep our police department. If you're over budgeted, lay one off. Don't have 5 or 4. I mean, there's lots of ways. But do use your thinking cap, because one, and I know Mr. House is for it, he said he was in the Park City.
No, I did not say I was for it.
Well, you're in favor of the
No,
Park.
I'm not saying I'm not in favor of it.
You were for saving $200.
Anybody's in for saving $200,000.
Exactly, but you don't start away with our police department.
Yeah, but that may not be the whole
Let's not
picture.
get involved
Right.
in this right now.
And Danny, I know in the article in the paper I read, you had asked several, and the ones you had asked were for it. But have you knocked on as many doors as you did when you ran?
Well, I tell you, no, I haven't.
Okay. And be sure you check it out thorough. Just because Susie Q wants it, well, John Doe don't want it. Don't do it politically. Do it from the bottoms of your heart. And don't do away with our city police. And if you do, let's do away with 6 city councilmen. Why do we need 6? We don't have a police department. I mean, really, think it over, people.
Could I ask you something?
It really bothers me, yes.
Where'd you get your information?
On what?
This.
Oh, it's talk all over Butler County.
Welcome to
You can
Butler
go in the
County.
country grocery store and they'll say, we think that a little red stick. Do you read the paper, Sullivan? It's been in the paper about the talk of doing away with the city
All I'm
police.
saying is, we haven't even discussed it.
I didn't say you had. I didn't come up here accusing you. I came up asking you a question. Did I accuse you?
How many police officers we got supposed to have? 4. One's getting ready to retire, right? That's 3. 3 officers. How many are you supposed to have? 6.5. You lost over half of our protection. What are you doing to rebuild the police department?
To read more on this story, please visit www.beechtreenews.com.